first. Which WrestleMania are y'all choosing?
WrestleMania 36.
Easy
If
work.
Sam and C Watch, which WrestleMania y'all choosing?
WrestleMania 32.
Easy work.
All right. With that being said,
So
since
30.
C Watch has the worst record, I'm gonna let him and Sam go first.
Not for
Any
long.
Not after today.
Okay, but y'all have 4 minutes for y'all opening arguments. Y'all know how it works. Well, I gotta explain for the people that may be new, but how the debates work. 4 minutes opening arguments. Then team one to get into their main points for about 7 minutes. Team two will have a chance to rebuttal for six. We'll take an intermission, read what's going on in the chat. Then it'll flip. So then Kyle and Ricky they'll go first, do their main points, and then Sam C. Watch they'll rebuttal. Then we'll end it with the closing arguments. And after that, we'll vote. I'll send the link in the chat for a form for y'all to fill out to decide who y'all think should win. But ultimately, the decision gonna come down to me and hear these thoughts based off who we think provided the best argument. So, team one, Sam and C. Watch, you're debating WrestleMania 32 being the worst, and y'all got 4 minutes. Let me know when y'all ready, and I'll start the timer.
Go ahead, C, dog. Set us off.
All right, bet. Let's do it. So yeah, we chose WrestleMania 32, and WrestleMania 32 is pretty much a no-brainer when you really think about it, because when you think about the build-up of that WrestleMania, and you think about Triple H, by the way, was the WWE champion, and this was it was a real like last ditch effort attempt to get Roman Reigns over, clearly, because nothing was working at that time. Nothing was working as far as making Roman Reigns a baby face, and that for that to be your main event, it's crazy. It's asinine. But when you really look at the card, there wasn't much else. There was no other build up around it, at all. We got League of Nations versus the New Day, and don't get me wrong, the New Day entrance was fire, but the League of Nations versus the New Day, bro, and you would think that would be, when you look at the card, you would think that would be a good match, but like it was a clusterfuck. You got Del Rio and all these guys. They did the League of Nations terribly, by the way. They didn't really do much. You got the Total Divas versus Team Bad. You got the Usos versus the washed up Dudleys. Kalisto versus Ryback. And don't get me wrong, I like Kalisto, but it was no build up. Brock Lesnar versus Dean Ambrose, and I think what is a street fight. Brock Lesnar didn't even want to be in the match. You could clearly see that he didn't want to be in the match. He just spammed the suplexes. He didn't want to do nothing that Moxley wanted to do. He wasn't doing nothing hardcore. Uh, Impromptu Rock versus Eric Rowan match. Andre the Giant Battle Royal. Charlotte versus Becky versus Sasha Banks was probably the best match on that card. Period. Like it's a no-brainer when it comes to that. But you got the ladder match, which was pretty good too. But how is two matches like that's like in the middle of the card better than the main event? I know they tried with Triple H and Roman Reigns, and Stephanie was backing him and all of that. They was trying to get people to hate Triple H so bad on some go away heat stuff that we was just happy to see Roman Reigns. But nah, it didn't work. It didn't work. Maybe next time.
Yeah, yeah. See, and I'm not gonna be as PC and nice about it as C Watts. I'm just gonna go straight for the jugular. We should never have a WrestleMania where your women are your best thing. Just gonna say it just straight up like that. Straight up like that. I'm not like your women should never be the best thing going on by far. It should never go like that. Every single person on this card has to take responsibility for Freddie Punch letting us down. Even my man Brock Lesnar. Brock Lesnar and Dean Ambrose tried to go at it. That didn't work. Like, think about that. That didn't even work. You had Zack Ryder winning a belt. Are we kidding me?
and lost it like a couple days later.
So with that, just going with that, I don't think they can beat anything. They can't top this C Watts, man. The women was the best thing going. Plain and simple. It's not like that on their WrestleMania that they picked.
Mm-mm, mm-mm.
You good,
Some good
Ed?
matches.
All right. Y'all had 2 seconds to spare, so that was great. All right. Kai, Ricky, y'all got 4 minutes. For y'all open the argument.
Yes, sir. Ricky, start us off.
So, as Couch said, we got 36 for obvious reasons, but for other reasons y'all may not expect. And a lot has to do with how unmemorable it was. That's one of the manias you never hear about. I have not heard about that mania in quite some time, even through what they had to work around and the last minute changes to one of like the most important matches as well, with big stars, and y'all have an idea of what that is. If not, you're gonna find out soon. But yeah, it was all around just a shit show because of the world and because again the last minute changes because certain wrestlers didn't want to do it due to health or even just not really feeling comfortable performing in an empty, want to say arena, but performance center. So yeah, it's just a lot of stuff happened, and yeah, we're gonna debate about it.
Let me set the stage for y'all, man. During this WrestleMania, bro, we was at a time in the world where the world was messed up. And for those of us that watch wrestling is the escape from reality. However, there was no way, shape, or form that you could escape from reality with this WrestleMania because you couldn't have any fans in the crowd, which is the whole point of wrestling, especially live wrestling. Watching it from home don't hit the same. Having people on screens don't hit the same. So we had to endure a WrestleMania for the first time. They tried to give us 2 nights. We got 2 nights of no fans, 2 nights of no background noise, 2 nights of no moments that's supposed to hit. And the whole match psychology for most of the matches was messed up because you know that wrestlers themselves also depend on the crowd. If y'all just want to see dudes wrestle and just have no background noise, you can watch a simulation on WWE 2K. But this is WrestleMania. That it was cool for the whole year watching them in the PC. They got to do cool things. But the grandest stage of them all, the Super Bowl of them all, and the first time they introduced a 2 night WrestleMania, and we had no fans, and that 2 night WrestleMania also affected WWE history as we move forward to today, which we'll talk about in our points. So this is definitely the worst WrestleMania because not only was it a bad WrestleMania, it affected the whole future of the WWE. That's all we need.
Eating a cookie, but that's all y'all got.
There's no way that's all they got, man.
Hey,
Save it for the points.
Yeah, they holding back. I could tell, but it makes sense.
that's what they want to go with. That's cool. All right, Sam, Steve, y'all got 7 minutes to make y'all opening up to make y'all main points.
Hold on, see. Let me get at these. Let me get at them real quick.
Go ahead.
So, wait a minute. Y'all gonna sit here and tell me that you guys had a Brock Lesnar match that actually worked, and you're telling me that's the worst WrestleMania you've ever saw? Him and Drew actually worked, even though there was no people. That worked. That worked for Drew. Drew was able to take that and actually escalate a career off of something like that. So that can't be, disputed right there. Then we go on to Randy Orton and Edge, who was able to actually put on a wrestling clinic, a wrestling classic. Another thing that actually worked for that WrestleMania, even with no people. So what I want them to do when it's their turn, see, is tell me something that on 32 is going to be remembered for the books and that is considered a classic. Anybody on this panel, when it's their turn, go ahead, see.
And to add to the Drew McIntyre point, he made a career out of winning at WrestleMania in front of no people because it got to a point where people wanted to see him win the world championship in front of a crowd. Even till this day, people be like, man, Drew McIntyre still really didn't get his just due for real. Like, yeah, he won the championship, the world title at WrestleMania, but he got cashed in on right then and there, by Damian Priest and all of that. So, that right there cemented Drew McIntyre for the rest of his career. Everybody's going to know that he beat Brock Lesnar for the championship, and then right after, he beat the Big Show. He beat the Big Show too. So you know what I'm saying. So at the end of the day, he did two things in one night that a lot of people will probably never do. Well, actually, never do now because both of them are retired and semi-retired. So to add to that, um, um, we got what Charlotte Flair versus Rhea Ripley. It was a really good match for the NXT title. You got a bunch of matches that, despite it being a pandemic and despite Sasha Banks versus Bailey. You you got Sasha Banks versus Bailey. Wait. Oh yeah, it was a five-way. My bad. Yeah, I was just
Five-way
taking a look
match.
at it,
Yep.
but it was a
Five-way.
five-way match. But those were really good matches. But there's not really one match on here except like one or two for WrestleMania 32 that I could really say,
There's nothing.
that right there was a classic. Why is Charlotte versus Becky Lynch versus Sasha Banks your best match?
That's what I'm
I'm
saying. That's the
always go
closest
back to
thing we
that.
got. Yeah, that's the
Yeah,
closest thing we got. See, and
that's
and,
your
and,
best
and
match.
even that is debatable. That's debatable. You can push back on that a little bit. That's debatable. But even that Boneyard match with
Hmm.
Undertaker and AJ Styles, a lot of people were raving about that when it went on. I hated it. Me personally, I thought it was a piece of shit.
Hmm.
I thought that was the worst way for a legendary guy like Undertaker, who's one of my personal favorites, to go out. But a lot of little kids, a lot of people were actually saying, "Whoa, we like this. They should do more movie style stuff." So that WrestleMania right there actually set some trends, and it did a lot of things.
And
There's
they did
there's
the cinematic match too. They did too because they did the John Cena versus Bray
John Cena
Wyatt one as well.
Firefly. So
Hmm.
you know what I'm saying? Like there's takeaways here. There's no takeaways on 32. I'm telling you, when it's their turn, they ain't gonna be able to give me nothing. Nothing.
Even a lackluster matches on WrestleMania 32 was better than on WrestleMania 36 was better than WrestleMania 32. Otis
32.
versus Dolph Ziggler was a real good match. A lot of people wasn't talking about like Dolph Ziggler versus Otis was a good match for what's her name with Sonya Deville in there and all of that, like but you put that match up against The Rock versus Eric Rowan, it's not even.
For 5 seconds. That man gave us 5 seconds of his time and went back.
We need you to get in there real quick, Dwayne.
A rock bottom. And it said, yo, I'm going home. I'll punch out.
Yep, just like that. It ain't even. Yeah, yeah. It's a no-brainer right here. Like WrestleMania 32 was just terrible. It was bad. Up there with WrestleMania 12, man. I don't know, man. Get that.
Kevin Owens and Seth Rollins. It's always good to see those two brothers.
I agree. Put on a show. Put on a show. What
Go,
else we
go
got? We
ahead,
got.
Ed. Go ahead, Ed. This is cleanup work. I told you, man.
That's all y'all got.
It's all we need.
Okay. All right. Couch, Ricky, y'all got 6 minutes to rebuttal everything they got.
Go ahead, my boy.
Bad. Yeah, let me start us off. I think our opponents made a crucial mistake in listing their main points because in the debate, y'all supposed to be listing y'all main points, but y'all were too busy focused on why ours, what was worse or wasn't as worse.
Word.
So you should have been telling us why y'all's was actually the worst. So I'm gonna tell y'all the takeaways that you could get from WrestleMania 32. Shane McMahon versus Undertaker. Y'all tried to slick not talk about that. That was a crazy moment. Taking Shane McMahon, throw him off of that cell at that age was a crazy moment, and it was big stakes involved. If Shane McMahon would have won, he gets power of Raw. If he wins, Undertaker can't show up and wrestle at WrestleMania no more. That was a big stakes match. You had 3 of the 4 horsewomen at WrestleMania. We might not ever get the Fatal 4 we want, but that's the closest thing that we can get. And y'all saying that the women's match shouldn't be the best thing, but I mean, if the women show up and show out, then that's what it is. So it's not on them that they showed up, and they're actually three of the greatest women's wrestlers in the history of WWE. And also at the end of the day, Roman Reigns, whether we liked him at that time or not, at least the fans of WrestleMania 32 got to react to it in real time, got to have the opportunity to give their reaction. Our fans didn't have the opportunity. They on the damn screen, and if they even making a sour face or trying to show their displeasure, they got kicked out of the screen. That was a real thing. They got rid of a lot of fans that was showing displeasure, or some fans was trolling. So even the trolls was messing up the show for everybody. And you talked about Drew McIntyre and how once he finally won with the crowd, he got cashed in on. The reason why that he never got that moment that he was supposed to get was because of our WrestleMania. They could never follow up that moment. That was the moment for Drew McIntyre to have his moment for the fans, for the crowd. He finally came back, the chosen one. They could never replicate that because that moment was wasted because we didn't have a crowd at WrestleMania 36. So everything that followed Drew McIntyre after that was just chasing that moment. And that moment, even though he won the belt, that moment is the reason why Drew McIntyre is in the position that he's in today. And people still feel like he still hasn't gotten what he deserved, even having the championship reign recently, because the moment they're supposed to give him, he couldn't get it back. And also, y'all got The Rock in person. I don't care if The Rock is wrestling a damn broomstick. Y'all got The Rock in person. We had Gronkowski. Let that sink in of the star power that was had between both shows. And even if we did have The Rock, they wouldn't be able to really do anything about it. So, those are my points. And also, we had the 24/7 championship on ours, and we had to watch two 24/7 championship matches. Go, Ricky.
Yeah, so I'm gonna make this quick with the Rock thing. Y'all said Rock had like what, an 8-second, 5-second match. Are y'all forgetting that right after that, John Cena came out and they gave them an amazing moment with the two biggest name in wrestling? So y'all try to bring up that match, but y'all didn't want to bring up Cena coming out and like actually giving them a moment. So there's that. And the women's match, you understand that was a big night because y'all had this amazing opportunity that night. It went from the Divas to the minute that match was over, it was no longer the Divas division. It was the women's division. So you had a historical moment at Mania, which is way better than ours. Because if you really want to think about it, sadly, we at Mania, one of the main women's match was for an NXT Women's Championship, a developmental title. Y'all had the Divas title walking in, and walking out, you had a women's championship, not a Raw Women's Champion, not a SmackDown Women's Champion. It was known as the WWE Women's Championship. Means whoever hold it is the face of the women's division and one of the faces of the company. Y'all had that. Yeah, y'all like to clown on the New Day moment because the match wasn't it, but they had literally an iconic entrance that people talk about to this day. Y'all had The Rock, you had Cena, you had Stone Cold Steve Austin, you had Mick Foley, you had Shawn Michaels, you had all these big names and big stars in that Mania. Then you had Triple H as a world champion. We may all look at him a little side-eyed right now, but at that time, people were cheering for Triple H because one, they hated Roman, yes, but he was doing a good run. I mean, that match with Dolph Ziggler on the random Monday Night Raw, the Royal Rumble where he won the world title, he was going in looking strong. The match with Dean Ambrose, like right before Mania, like y'all had bigger names, more legends, and way more moments. You had a crowd full of people that helped that whole event feel special. You had a crazy interest, you had it all. We didn't have no crowd and no nothing, and I'm gonna save a lot of that for the main points and art stuff. But yeah, y'all had like so many advantages. Again, especially Stone Cold, that pop alone. We could just talk about that pop alone. And yeah,
That's all we need.
But
Hey, yo, y'all just hung yourselves, man. Y'all hung yourselves. You hung
Mm-hmm.
yourself, bro. Are y'all serious right now?
all right, it's time. It's time for
Ed,
the
they
intermission.
can't. Ed, they can't be serious. I'll go ahead. Intermission, Ed. Intermission.
Yeah, time for the intermission. Hear these thoughts. What you
They
think?
can't be serious. Hear these thoughts. Hear these thoughts. They can't be serious. This can't be real.
I can't give my actual thoughts on it, right? Based upon what we got so far. I gotta wait for everything else to come out. But we got some decent points out there. We got some points that I think is gonna come up later that I feel like is really gonna be a killer. I'm not gonna say on what side, but we're gonna see if some of y'all say what it is, what I'm thinking right now. But these are some really bad WrestleManias, though. Other way, these are terrible, bro. I have never went back and watched these ever in my life, bro. Neither
Facts.
No bullshit. No bullshit.
Never.
Bro.
Facts.
And I don't want to, bro. It's hurting just thinking about it.
I watched that Boneyard match a few times.
See,
I saw clips. I didn't go.
I mean, you like AJ Styles. That's why. That's the only reason why, motherfucker.
see,
It was a great match.
You're gonna say that because AJ Styles is in it, bro. Come on,
see.
now.
It had Undertaker too. You just want to ignore the Undertaker being in the match too?
Oh, it's a handicap match now.
They ain't
It's a
nothing
handicap
great. There ain't nothing great beside the female match on that 32. Nothing.
Yeah.
I can't say where I stand. I can't say where I stand on that yet, but both y'all.
I know you, Ed. I already looked you in the eyes. Like Booker T says, the eyes never lie.
I was looking at my
I
eyes.
already
True.
bro.
Yeah, it's been a good debate so far. Y'all doing y'all thing. Damn, where the chat at?
These shows,
Chat.
bro. This is crazy.
The chat ain't been active. You don't
Shit.
got nothing.
Yeah, where they at? Where everybody
I
at?
know it's not Wednesday today. That's next week. I know you.
What the hell happened to Ricky?
Nah, he coming back.
Where they at though?
Bro, I can't believe we sat through these WrestleManias, man. This is crazy. And like
It's
in real
crazy.
time.
If you really look back at it.
If you
It's
look
crazy.
back at it, bro, both of these.
On Peacock.
We was fans.
Well, I'm not even
Fans,
gonna
that's
lie.
why.
I'm not even gonna lie. I checked out of the one with no people. I'm not even gonna lie. I checked out.
You checked out?
Yeah,
Wait,
yeah.
so-
Like, I tried to watch it through. But I couldn't finish it.
I'm not picking sides. I went back to that one because I forgot what even happened in that Drew McIntyre and Brock match. I forgot all about it.
I forgot what type of match it was at
Me
first.
too.
I thought it was
Yeah.
I don't know why I thought it was like a cage match or some shit.
Yeah, that's what I thought too.
I
before
do
the debate,
remember the Randy Orton and Edge. But
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah,
yeah,
I remember
yeah.
that too. Yeah,
Yeah, the
Mhm.
greatest
was-
match of
that's
all time
probably
or
it.
whatever.
that was
that's
long
probably
as
it.
hell.
That's
Damn,
I
that's
think
crazy.
the greatest match of all time was Backlash. Well, WrestleMania.
Yeah,
Backlash.
Was the WrestleMania Backlash the Randy and Edge match?
Mhm.
Yeah, the greatest wrestling
They had
match
two
of all time.
matches.
Yeah,
What-
yeah, you're right.
Yeah, they had two,
You're
right?
Yeah. Hey, what other WrestleManias did y'all consider before y'all came to y'all decision?
2.
9.
Nah.
WrestleMania 2.
Nine was
Yeah.
a big 12.
9 was awful, bro. It was Undertaker's
Definitely
worst
12.
WrestleMania match.
Facts. I thought y'all was
Nine was terrible. And then Hulk Hogan did that snake shit to Bret Hart later
Yup.
on.
That was nasty work.
I definitely thought somebody was going to go WrestleMania 2.
Yeah, 2. I was gonna say 2 next. I was gonna say 1, but I'm gonna
I
give
don't
that
think
leeway
2
because it's their first time trying it. But 2 is definitely.
That's what I'm saying. I think at least had like 2 memorable things that they can at least go back to and hang on.
The boxing match.
Yeah, you had that, and then you had that Hogan tag match or something like that.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that shit was ass.
Wait, no, I thought Hogan had a one-on-one match because him and Mr. T was WrestleMania 1. Did he have a tag match?
Was
at
2
2 as
Hogan
well?
and Butterbean, or was that 9?
Hmm.
Was that the King Kong? Was that the
Oh,
King Kong?
yeah,
Bundy?
King Kong Bundy. Yeah.
Yeah, it might have been that one.
Yeah, it was. Yeah.
Yeah, because he had
I'm thinking
because
about it.
WrestleMania 1 was actually enjoyed WrestleMania 1.
Yeah, WrestleMania 1 was actually good. The tag match joint.
Yeah,
I
that was when
ain't,
Hogan had a tag match. Yeah.
I ain't enjoy none of it. I ain't gonna fake it.
Yeah, but you try to take everything away from
We done with the
everything
70s.
30
We done
years
with the
ago,
80s.
bro.
We
That's
done
your
with the
problem,
70s
bro.
and 80s, bro.
That's my beef with you, bro. This is why I always got smoke with you, bro. You try to
You
take
wasn't
everything
even alive yet, Sam. You wasn't
80s,
alive yet.
90s, dog.
He
Are
said
you
you weren't
serious?
alive.
Sam, you wasn't born yet.
I wasn't born in the 80s yet, but I could appreciate that shit.
Nah,
Come on, man.
you wanted them Bruno San Martin? No, man, we not doing that, bro.
Bruno San Martino is
Ah.
crazy.
Oh,
How is he
Yo,
the
bro.
GOAT? You never seen him.
you can go back. You can go back to
He the
these
ghost.
things and take away where people stole from these.
For
people.
all you know, he might not be a real person, bro. They could have had AI back then, bro. You
That
know,
dude's
I know
real
Ric Flair a
as
real
shit,
person,
bro.
bro.
You get the
Ric
footage.
Flair
You want me to
exists.
send you the footage?
No,
Do you want me to send you the footage?
it's fabricated. It's fabricated.
He says
Do you want me what? How were they gonna fabricate footage from back then? They didn't even have
Hulk
green
Hogan
screen
is a
and shit.
real person, bro. I know Hulk Hogan.
Yo, this footage is Sammartino making people tap like a little puppy. Bending.
I bet.
Hey,
And that's all they could do back
Real-
then. They couldn't do
real
a moonsault,
man's
so he had no choice, motherfucker.
Nah, he had real man strength. I ain't doing no moonsault.
he was a
niggas-
human embodiment of Overrun. This man was wrestling, and they had turned the lights off on him. He just kept wrestling. They're like, bro, you got to get
That's
out.
what I'm saying.
Niggas finishing moves was a body slam and a leg drop, bro. Stop talking to me, bro.
The
Stop
power
talking
driver.
to Stop
Yo,
talking
that's
to
facts.
me, bro.
That's facts, bro.
It's called hey, couch. It's called working smarter, not harder.
That's
Hey,
okay,
I mean,
bro. We getting the message of the suplex,
to
bro.
be
back in the
fair,
day.
to be fair,
It's
Orange
called working
Cassidy.
smarter, not harder. I'm not doing no moves where I can really break myself.
Hey, think about it though. Orange Cassidy just want a match with a fucking elbow drop.
Hell yeah.
That was the pay tribute, man. You know his move set. Orange Cassidy could do more with his hands and his jeans than them niggas back then, bro. If Orange
He
Cassidy was
was
around
wrong
back
with
then,
elbow drop
he would be
last
the
night.
GOAT.
Guess what?
Hell,
Orange
he
Cassidy
would be the
ain't
goat.
gonna make the money they made back then.
Man, listen,
Yeah.
they would think
He
Orange
ain't gonna
Cassidy
make the
doing
money people like Hulk Hogan made. What
They would
like
Orange Cassidy was doing witchcraft. They'll probably try to kill that man, bro. They would. Oh my
Hey,
God.
Yeah, that's facts. That's
Hogan,
That's
Hogan was getting 20 M's with a leg drop. Think about that.
That's what's up. That's what's up.
Like dropping a scoop slam.
That's what I'm saying. That's
Yeah.
fire.
They had no choice.
Oh, Kai, Drew had a question for you.
I only watched it once, bro. Hey, listen. Once I pay one time, I'm going to watch Mortal Kombat now, baby. I got to move on.
Yeah, that's how
I gotta move forward, bro. I know
Yeah.
Michael Jackson. I seen the original Michael, the Jackson 5 movie. Damn it, that's
Yeah.
all I need to know.
That's a classic right there.
Shit. I can
That's
move on my
With
life.
Jason Weaver and shit. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Hell yeah.
Dream, man. That's a classic, bro.
Shit.
I ain't seen the
That's-
movie yet though.
Yeah, it was straight, but that's the Jackson 5 one's still the best one.
I'm
To
at
this
low
day.
key had to plug in the Fire Stick and check it out real quick.
Mm-hmm. Most definitely.
See if it's on there.
My dog Ricky at, man. Come on, Ricky.
That's what I'm saying.
Don't make me. I'm about to forget my
This
point.
is about to be the second time this happened.
That's facts, bro.
Yeah. That's crazy.
This happened to him last.
Forfeits
This
because
happened to him last time.
A man forfeits because he sees the eyes of the Reaper.
Oh no, we ain't forfeiting. I'll do what I gotta do. We ain't forfeiting. Hell no.
That's crazy.
That's what he's doing. That's a forfeit.
Nah, bro, we doing hardcore Holly versus Cody Rhodes and Ted DiBiase. We ain't doing that. We ain't forfeiting, bro.
You ain't gonna handicap match it.
You crazy.
That's
Shit, he gonna have to.
Shit, nigga.
You better-
all
you
gas,
You
all
better-
gas, no brakes.
You better tag in Ed.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, know what I mean? Nigga, shit.
You better tag in Ed.
And no tagging me. A 1-on-2.
Nigga, we in a crazy time, man. We got a blood in WWE. Royce Keys probably a Crip, and we don't know. We just got a whole bunch of shit going.
I'm surprised they let him wear the bandana.
Well, I'm very surprised. I'm very surprised.
I thought they would have fined him for that.
Bro, he had it on the right side and hanging
Yep.
out there. I'm like,
hanging out his pocket, bro.
I'm old.
That's what I'm saying. Like
Jacob Pyru, bro.
I thought that
Jacob Pyru.
Yeah, Jacob Pyru out there.
I just know Jacob Fatu gonna say nigga one day live.
By
He gonna
mistake, right? Yep.
Yeah. You gotta say it on Netflix.
He gonna say it on Monday. Him and Roman got the contract signed tomorrow.
You must be
It's
sleeping
not even
under
gonna
a
be
rock or
Oos.
something.
It's
nigga.
not even gonna be Oos no more. It's gonna be nigga.
Yep.
Yeah, you know that's basically what that is. I think low key.
That's what that is.
The way that
That's what
they
it
say
is.
it, I'll be like,
Yeah.
nah, that's definitely what it is, bro.
The
That
way
is
he
what
was
it is.
saying it, the camera on, I was like, oh,
Mhm.
hold on. So you trying to disrespect me, Oos?
Shit, Jada Parker about what's good? What's like, yo, Jada, chill,
I'm like, yo, you
chill.
might as well drop the nigga at that point. You're not even on WWE.
He got to say it with the extra like oos. Once he say it, that's how I'm like, all right, bro.
Wait, didn't Draco Fatu already say it though in a song?
Yeah, he did.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
I don't count. I don't count.
You got to say it on TV now.
I heard white people say it in the song. I don't count. That shit don't count, bro.
So fair enough.
6ix9ine say that shit every other day.
Yeah, and that nigga Mexican, so
Facts.
Yo, that you know that nigga that nigga 6ix9ine, he grew up in my hood. He was a cameraman, bro.
You should have been putting hands on him. See? You see what you did, Steve Watts? It's your fault.
Yeah. You could change the timeline, all this stuff.
Word, he a cameraman with them old allegations.
It makes sense though. It makes sense. It makes sense, don't it?
Right.
He see everything.
He was doing a lot of weird shit. He was doing a lot of weird shit. Nigga was pedigreeing bitches on beds and shit.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah.
Yep, I heard about that.
He was doing
Drew, you said how I feel about Selena and Alistair. I'm gonna be honest, I don't give a fuck. I really don't care.
Hey, you wash your mouth.
Yo,
and nobody got to be on the pole, bro.
I got a question. Isn't this like Alistair's third time getting fired?
bro.
Shit, probably.
Yeah.
Yo, him and Andrade, bro, they like getting fired, bro. They love getting fired, man.
Andrade case though, I think it's because I think they just ain't want him next to Charlotte. I ain't gonna lie, bro. I don't think he really did that shit because how did get hired that quick?
We got to get Andrade his props though. He always find a job though, no matter what.
He always have a job.
He always find a job.
That's true.
Actually, but Selena, she be streaming on Twitch and stuff, so she'll be fine. I don't know what Alistair Black does. He don't bring value anywhere.
Nah, he do. He be training people in jiu-jitsu and shit, so he could probably be he probably have his own gym.
And he got that black
don't wrestle all the time. They don't want
he can't go back to AEW.
Nah, he probably can't.
Now, not according to what these people saying. So
Yeah,
I mean, he could, but I don't see it.
Tony Khan a business. He don't care, bro.
I don't see why not. I think Tony Khan will pay him.
Andrade was whooping Sammy Guevara ass. He let him come back. What's the difference? I don't get it.
Where should you use Alistair Black at? Like Andrade doing something.
The whatever
Black, bro, you gotta bring him back.
Whatever that television championship is. The television.
Once dude healthy, what's Buddy Matthews? He done for it. Brody King doing his own thing now. House of Black.
Yeah.
Now the trio scene is kind of ass right now, bro. We need real trios, like for real. Cause MVP now about to wrestle every week, bro.
Nah,
I say just get rid of the titles. They putting Ciampa with FTR for no reason. No point in having the trios titles. Just get rid of it.
I said that a long time ago.
Gold 1 and 2.
Because if you keep making trios, now you're pulling away from your other scenes. Why would you trying to?
Yeah, I don't like the trios. Yeah, I don't like that anymore.
but Tony Khan got to keep his wrestlers happy, so he gonna have to put some type of gold on somebody. Like, oh, you ain't doing nothing. Y'all could be a trio. Get a title over here. You ain't even got to pin nobody.
That's what I'm saying. Like, bro, that's that friendly shit, man. Like, yo, cut it out.
Tony Khan's scared of those wrestlers.
The game is way too friendly these days. I'm not even gonna lie.
You see how they be beating up on their employees, bro? Shit, I'll be scared of them too. They be nigga. It's like Grand Theft Auto at AEW. They be fighting each other and shit.
Yeah, nigga, see him fucking Jack Perry.
Punk beating 3 niggas up at the same time. Come on, bro.
With fucking Jack Perry up.
He was giving you that work, bro.
He said, "I'm gonna beat up the Bucks. I'm gonna get Kenny, and I'm gonna get you." I said, "Oh, what I do?" Yeah,
he definitely got Jack Perry ass.
I lost UFC.
How they let a dude that looked like CM Punk do that to them?
Nah, he lost in UFC, but he undefeated in the streets, motherfucker.
Yeah, you got to make up for that.
Say that UFC trainer came in handy.
I got to get those videos erased.
To let a dude like CM Punk beat my ass, man.
We jumped. They could have jumped him, bro. They some slouches. We would have jumped him.
I'm hitting them with a chair for real. For real.
You getting out of here.
Real John.
I'm about to say Cole Cabana scared of him too. I'm like, bro, y'all scared of this motherfucker, bro? Come on, bro.
I'm gonna hit him with the chip. I'm gonna hit him with the chip so good. Like Jim Ross gonna want to start announcing the right way.
Thanks. You see CM Punk
Jim Ross gonna start announcing the right way.
I'm straight edge too.
Yeah, knowing that your skin is on his knuckles. Every time he posed like that, you got PTSD because he bopped you up.
Hey, Hey Sam, I got a question. We was talking about this earlier. Do you think WWE should unify the tag titles?
Yeah, absolutely, absolutely.
Yeah, why not?
Unify.
Yeah.
Yeah. That their tag scene is ass.
It did.
They only
They got
got 6 of them.
Their
shit.
tag team is ass. It's ass for the women and for the men.
Yeah. You got what, 5 teams on both brands?
And what? And they just let go of the 2 black dudes, Woods and Kofi.
Yeah, no New Day. So you got the Usos, Division, the Street Profits, the Fraxium, and R-Truth and Priest.
Street
Oh, and
Profits,
Los
I don't think
Garzas.
work no more.
Los Garza.
Most of them don't count. They dropping the Royce Keys.
That's true. That's true. I'll give you that. Yeah, that's true. That's true. That's how you know they don't got nobody on the roster. You got Tag
Yeah,
Team Robin.
Elton Prince got to come back. We'll have them, I guess.
Then the Creed's not even on TV. They ain't been on TV.
Or the Creed's not on TV. Damn.
Yeah, the Creed brothers. Is
We
not
got Alpha
good.
Academy. We got a little something.
They're not on TV. They ain't catering. Otis eating all the fucking steak and potatoes.
They in the back making
Come
Bro,
on, man.
that's what I'm saying. Like, actually on TV, they got no teams for the men.
They about to make the Miz and Kit Wilson the team. That's what it looked like.
Facts, probably. We're gonna have some NXT call ups too. We're gonna have some.
And even NXT don't even got no tag teams. If you think about
What
it.
team can you call up?
Nah.
Hank and Tank, that's it. That's all they
That's about it. That's
Hank
it.
and Tank.
Book them well.
Once Hank and Tank go, they might as well throw them belts in the garbage, bro. That division is
Once,
done.
if they call up Hank and Tank, they don't got no tag teams. The
At
Vanity
all.
probably feuding with nobody's.
Well, except for like Swipe Right. I think that's the only ones they got.
Well, they the tag champs, so it's just them.
Yeah,
They got what's the name? Jackson Drake going on dates and shit.
that's true. Yeah. That's weird, man.
He cold, but
He good though. He good.
Yeah. He gonna be something. Like he's definitely gonna be something in a few years.
Oh yeah.
bro, they
got the look.
It's tough. Like they the white boy frat dudes that used to hate. If you see them in college or TV, look at these white boy frat motherfuckers. They probably rich and shit. Yeah, like that's it, bro.
Right.
Because they was cooking in Evolve, all 3 of them.
That's
So
it.
They gonna do
he called
some
himself the
stuff.
Carolina Reaper, bro. That's all you need to know.
Damn, my nigga Ricky, I don't know, man. I might have to do. I might have to make my magic happen, bro. Damn. I think his phone died low key. I think that's what happened.
This is about to be another dub season.
I can't even call him.
See,
Let's see it. Let's see it.
Let's see what happens.
Well, if it's 2-on-1 and Black still win, that's good.
he
I
can.
don't know, bro. That might be double points right there. He got to get 2 wins off that.
I'm like, what am I? Yeah, hey, give me Ricky win too. He don't get that win. Give me
Yep.
one.
Give them both
He
of them.
can't, dog. He can't.
But if I lose, I only get one loss though. Yeah.
Yeah, facts.
Nah,
Yeah.
he lose. You gotta
They only
eat
took
that
down
for
one
Ricky,
body.
too.
Hell no.
You gotta eat that for Ricky.
No, if I lose, Ricky take my loss and his loss.
No, if
Actually,
you lose,
yeah, I
y'all
like
hope
that
it
better.
will.
He's right.
Oh, so
Shit.
he's
No,
protected.
he's right, Ed. He's right. Because at least
Ricky knew to be prepared to be at the house. Ricky should have been at the house with his charger right now.
Nope, that's not how it
No
works.
bullshit.
Remember
No bullshit.
wait, nope. Remember when Dre was first joining your bloodline? He had a tag match. Roman showed up like 20 minutes into the match. That's how it works.
Yeah.
So
Nigga,
just like
Hey,
Have him
nah.
send you his points.
Ricky got to take both losses because you can't just leave in the middle.
come on, Ed. You gotta be a better booker than this.
That's
Ed. Come on.
crazy. Hey,
I'll
is it
decide-
Ricky already at the bottom?
This nigga Ed on
like-
some Vince Russo shit, man.
This
Nah,
like, yo, this like that shit when Jeff Hardy just left in the crowd.
Word.
Oh,
I
true.
mean, Ricky
true,
over there
true.
doing this and shit. I'm like, come on.
Hey. At the end of the
Stuffing my
day,
hands out.
It's like that shit when he just left in the crowd. I'm like, what the fuck?
I ain't scared, man.
hey, a loss is a loss. So whatever happens, happens. Don't blame me. Blame the system.
Shit, man. Whenever y'all ready, I'm ready, man. I got
But
it.
anyways, Kai,
How is it?
Kai, you're gonna have 7 minutes for your main points. Let me know when you're ready.
Oh, this about to be interesting.
Let me. Hold on. I
That's
got
the first ever handicap match on this.
Nah, this happens quite often.
Somebody left him before. Who was it? OG?
Somebody left Ricky before. Somebody left Ed
Yeah.
before.
Oh yeah, I got left mid debate.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Man.
Yeah, this is the third time. But actually,
No.
before you go, let me change this since that nigga not here now.
Where put my name. It's just me, Oos. It's just me.
I
Dang,
feel
what?
like you
That's crazy.
disrespecting me, Oos.
It's your MP. Oh,
Hold on, I gotta get into a flow state, bro. Hold on.
Uh-oh.
That dude pulled Cameron. Cameron was like,
I don't need y'all making me laugh and shit while I'm trying to
He
get
yanked
my
him up.
points. Hold on.
Uh-oh.
All right.
All right. The eviscerator's here right now.
Let's
Let's
do
go.
it.
huh, shit.
I'm good.
Yeah.
All right. So to make our main points for why WrestleMania 36 is by far the worst WrestleMania of all time. I've covered this many times, and I'm gonna say it for the last time. No live crowd. A live crowd is the biggest factor in all of WrestleMania. Not only from a fan standpoint of enjoyment, a wrestler standpoint to help their in-ring psychology and get those big moments, but a company standpoint. My opponent, especially Sam, talks about making money for the company, things of that nature. They had no seats to fill this WrestleMania. Not only that, it wasn't like you're buying a $60 pay-per-view. We all had the Peacock subscription, or you signed up for that free trial that week. This WrestleMania is the worst from an entertainment standpoint and a company making money standpoint. So the company is actually losing money during the pandemic. They gave back to the fans, which is cool, and the fans got to see a show. But what kind of show did they see? They got a show that felt like matches on live TV, not WrestleMania. Without the fans, it's just like we were just watching an extended episode of Raw SmackDown with a WrestleMania skin, a damn Fortnite skin. We wasn't really watching WrestleMania. We watched Monday Night Raw, and then it was cosplaying. It had you know what I'm saying, inferiority complex. If we being completely honest, and during those big spots, those big body slams, those big suplex off of the top ropes, where you're waiting for that crowd, and the wrestlers start shaking their hand and they trying to get back to the. There's no noise. They tried to put in a little crowd noise for Thunderdome. It didn't hit. It wasn't working, so they had to get rid of that. It really didn't do anything. So during the big moments, it didn't feel like how it normally feels during WrestleMania because we can't participate. And that's another thing. No crowd participation. We couldn't participate at all during this whole thing. It was just a select few fans who got the opportunity to watch on the screen. Shout out to my dog Ricky making it back in time. I knew you would. I felt like I don't want to say they over relied on the cinematic matches for WrestleMania, but those are two spots that could have been filled with actually, real good matches. Like I already complained about, how we had matches with no crowd noise, blah, blah, blah. But then we watched two cinematic matches that we could have just watched on an episode of Raw or SmackDown. I enjoyed them. That's me personally. But from an overall fan standpoint, the reception was not great for them both. One over the other. Fans made a decision, but having cinematic matches at WrestleMania doesn't feel like WrestleMania. It feels just like a pre-taped show. And the pacing was very weird. The editing was weird as well. The card had a lot of missing stars because they didn't want to compete because of COVID. We had WrestleMania with no Roman Reigns. Let that sink in. There was no big stage. We didn't have a cool stage design, which ruined WWE 2K. The stage was trash for WWE 2K, and I'm gonna let Ricky go. I think it just didn't have that big fight feel. Even this WrestleMania 42, Roman Reigns versus CM Punk felt like a big deal. Drew versus Brock Lesnar didn't feel like a big deal because the buildup wasn't all that. Because, like I said, a lot of stars, were missing, and then Drew got his moment, but it didn't really hit. So that's me. Ricky, what you got? Oh, wait, one more thing. We had to watch Edge versus Randy Orton for 37 minutes, and that is not a good thing. They fought all over the place, extended the match for no reason, and it was supposed to be the best match ever, and it didn't live up to expectations, which is why they had a match at WrestleMania Backlash called the actual greatest match ever. Go, Ricky.
So I can see we're in our main topics. I want to say the cinematic match. Let me tell you why this is the worst WrestleMania ever. We had The Undertaker, the man that literally was the most important part of WrestleMania, have his last match in front of no crowd. In front of no crowd. It was cinematic because there was no crowd. And the fact that it was a pre-tape match and it wasn't an actual one-on-one classic match, it just does not sit right with anybody that's an Undertaker fan, and that's true. Again, Drew McIntyre literally won the title in front of no one has to be one of the worst moments of all time because Drew finally got his moment all for what? For no one to watch it. And then you have Braun Strowman versus Goldberg, a match that was not supposed to happen. It was supposed to be Roman versus Goldberg, Spear versus Spear, but they had to change it last minute because Roman pulled out. And we had a literal finisher match, a couple of spears, a couple of power bombs, and that was it. That was it. And then with John Cena and Bray Wyatt, it was an amazing story. Yes, everything was perfect except Bray Wyatt didn't get his moment in front of a crowd. Bray Wyatt lost in front of hundreds and thousands of people in 2014 at WrestleMania 30 against Cena. He finally gets his lick back and is in front of nobody. He has the best character of all time in front of nobody. He literally makes John Cena disappear and literally makes John Cena embrace the hate in front of nobody. That is one of the worst things to happen at Mania. And then back to the Charlotte thing. WrestleMania 32 has Charlotte retired a Divas Championship, which Diva is just a PG version of saying bitch. Then she went from retiring that title to coming out with the Women's Championship to literally winning a developmental brand women's title. And it was not a third brand because up to that point, Triple H confirmed when AEW beat them in the ratings, he said, "Big deal, you beat our developmental brand." The fact that he confirmed it was the developmental brand, that means that championship was a paper championship for Charlotte. This was Charlotte who at this point had what, 10 to 13 world titles? Then you add on the fact that Kevin Owens and Seth Rollins, literally two amazing wrestlers, couldn't even do anything that much in front of no crowd. The only memorable spot was Kevin jumping off the stage, jumping off the sign onto an announcement table. And no one even talks about that moment. Then you had Big Show, who was actually technically the main event because after the show ended, Drew had to defend the title just a few minutes later, and he was technically the WrestleMania event, and that was his last match ever in WWE. We had one of the worst manias of all time. Charlotte finally,
That's
sorry,
time.
Sasha. Oh dang, go ahead.
That was good, Ricky.
Yep. Ricky came back, so it's not a handicap match. So cool.
He just
Uh,
I,
came back. He
I
just
knew
came
you would
back
finish
and
the
hung his
story,
own.
Ricky.
the
You
Sam
just
see
hung
what y'all
you
got.
just hung
I ain't
your own
losing
man.
this one. Nah, I ain't losing
You
this
just
one.
hung your own man. You came back and hung your own man. I can't
Y'all
believe
got
this.
y'all got 6 minutes to rebuttal everything they just said. So once y'all ready, y'all can go.
Listen. Go ahead. Ed. Go ahead. Go ahead, Ed. Listen, Couch. You just hung yourself, man. You want to talk about the financials, but here's where you're leaving out the financials, right? What does WWE make a lot of big money off of right now? Content, old content on the streaming platforms that you can go back to, that you got to pay for, that you're going to revisit. You're not revisiting anything on 32. I just told you guys, nobody's going to revisit a pay-per-view where the women was the best thing going. I'm sorry I got to be that guy, but it just is what it is. We come here to see the brolic men and the brolic superstars. Look, you guys had a legendary guy like Edge. We didn't have that at 32. You had a Randy Orton. We didn't have that at 32. You had the Undertaker. We didn't have that. Like look at all these star power that you guys had on one side that was not there for WrestleMania 32. We had to hang our hats on three women, and one of them got fired a few years later, which is Sasha Banks. What are we talking about right now? John Cena actually willing to participate, right? Brock Lesnar actually in a functional match. Like these are old content things that we can go back to and actually enjoy, right? You can't enjoy nothing about WrestleMania 32. What What is there for enjoyment? We don't want to see Zack Ryder. We don't want to see the League of Nations. We don't want to see Dean Ambrose in a performance like this. Hell no. We don't. Let's be really truthful for real. We don't even want to see Shane McMahon. He ain't a real freaking fighter with his little punk bitch punches. Like we don't want to see that. Like, let's be serious. We don't want to see Eric Rowan? You paying money for that? Come on, see. Finish him off, see. Baron Corbin?
Yeah, Baron Corbin.
Finish him off, see. Finish him off, see.
You also got to take into consideration the fact that all of this was done within less than a month of as far as WrestleMania 36 go. That was a really good WrestleMania, despite the fact that it was a pandemic. You have a returning Edge. This is Edge first one-on-one match. Like in forever, they say he was never going to wrestle again. You know, and one thing that ever again, and one thing we also got to take into consideration is this. What is this? World Wrestling Entertainment, WrestleMania. This was the first WrestleMania where it couldn't be. It wasn't really a lot of filler, for lack of a better term, when it comes to these matches. Like, these were all just straight wrestling matches. And in WrestleMania 32, which is the worst WrestleMania of all time, it was a bunch of filler. It was a bunch of filler throughout the whole card. Well, you got Brock Lesnar versus Ambrose. Brock Lesnar wasn't even there most of the time for the build up in the first place. So it was a bad match. They didn't have no chemistry. And again, The Rock versus Eric Rowan. And we didn't even get a John Cena match. We didn't even get a John Cena match. He came out to assist The Rock, and then you got, like I said again, Kalisto versus Ryback. You paying to go see that? All of these matches on WrestleMania 32 are Raw matches. These are all SmackDown matches.
No bullshit.
With the exception of 2. Yeah.
We're not paying for these people. Like what? Like, we actually have people on 36 that we can actually pay to go see. We're not paying for majority of that WrestleMania 32 list. And they're standing next to legends, which makes things even sadder. Like, let's be serious right now. Eric Rowan and The Rock. Like, yo, my ears is bleeding right now.
Not Bray Wyatt.
Eating that, like, why is The Rock even
Eric
standing across from that dude, looking him eye to eye? There was nothing stupid like that going on WrestleMania 36.
I don't. Yeah. League of Nations. That's a Monday Night Raw match. That's match number 2 on Monday Night Raw for the tag team titles. That's what that is. Ain't nobody come to see Alberto Del Rio, Wade Barrett, and Rusev at WrestleMania. Like, I don't know. Triple H, Triple H, way past his prime, holding the WWE Championship, because that's your last resort to have a really good WrestleMania main event. And it wasn't a good WrestleMania main event because they did all of this trying to exercise all of these options to get Roman over. And again, it still didn't work. He just wasn't ready. There was other people that could have taken it over.
You know what this was, see? This was a WrestleMania of role players. This was the blueprint of how to put on a WrestleMania to let the people down. The WrestleMania that 36 that they talking about was actually something to try to cheer the people up, to make the people actually feel hope that we got something to look forward to. Not this WrestleMania. I don't know what they talking about, see.
And despite Roman being on not being at WrestleMania 36,
That's time.
it still was a great card.
All right, Kai, Ricky, y'all got 4 minutes for y'all closing arguments.
All right.
Go ahead, Coach.
I got you, Ricky. I'll make this very quick, man. You know what, man? Listen to y'all last rebuttal, man. Y'all are right about a lot of things, man. I really got to say, man, you guys are absolutely right. Our WrestleMania, we definitely did have a lot of people who were willing to pay for it to go see. I admit that. But you know what? They couldn't pay to go see them because we was in the pandemic for our WrestleMania. At least y'all WrestleMania, we could actually go there, get a plane ticket, go to the bar, drive. People was at home, depressed, watching this. This is supposed to be a hope, a symbol of hope for the future, but it was actually the catalyst to why we have multiple pay-per-views that have 2-night events for no reason. Royal Rumble, SummerSlam will continue to get more oversaturated because we have 2-night events where they always book night 2 50 times better than night 1, as we just seen with the previous WrestleMania, which is an opinion, of course, but you guys can see the silver lining here. You guys can see right through it. At the end of the day, guys, we had Rob Gronkowski as our host. He won the 24/7 championship. We had to have a 24/7 championship on a WrestleMania event, which is nasty. Not the hardcore belt. Not the hardcore belt. At least WrestleMania 32 felt like an actual WrestleMania. Ours felt like Fastlane. We was watching Fastlane. And from our WrestleMania, they spawned the infinite money glitch of making 2-night shows, packaging the shows. Either you choose both nights or you choose one night. And that is why ours is the worst WrestleMania, because it was the catalyst for the nonsense we deal with today. At least y'all had one night of mediocrity. We had 2 nights of mediocrity that equaled thousands of nights of mediocrity moving forward. What you got, Ricky?
So, for my closing argument, I also want to add that we had one of the weirdest tag team matches of WrestleMania history. We had a ladder match for the SmackDown Championships, but only one member from each team was allowed in that match. It was John Morrison, Big E, and one of the Usos. We didn't even have a proper tag team ladder match at Mania. That's how bad our Mania is. A championship match that's supposed to be 2-on-2-on-2 with ladders. It was the perfect, but guess what? Because of everything that happened and people had to pull off, we had a triple threat ladder match for a tag team championships for both titles, not one title. One member was gonna basically walk out as tag team champion. Technically speaking, Big E can claim that he won the tag titles by himself. Literally. Then you add that the fact that Street Profits retained their titles against Austin Theory, not ready yet Austin Theory, and an Angel Garza, a tag team that made no sense. And guarantee you, y'all didn't even remember that because it was so unmemorable. And then Sam, earlier you said we had a Taker and y'all didn't. You did. You had, as a matter of fact, not only did you have Taker, you had the last real good Undertaker because after that was the Shane McMahon match y'all had, and then the following year after that, guess what? He had the Roman match. The year after that, the squash match with Cena that was disappointing. A year after that, he wasn't even there, and a year after that, that was us, and we had him in a cinematic match. We had him retire in front of a pre-taped match that we all knew was pre-taped in front of no crowd. That was not even a. You can argue that the cinematic match was really a short film. There was more dialogue than wrestling in it. We had the worst match of all time.
Ricky just did himself in again, man. You should have never called him back, Couch. You never called him back
You know I'm right. You know I'm
because
right.
he didn't listen. He didn't listen. Go ahead, put the time on, Ed.
All right, I'm ready.
He because this man didn't listen, right? I didn't say we didn't have Undertaker. I said we had Undertaker against Shane McMahon, a non-real fighter. At least you guys had him against a guy who just went to the Hall of Fame, a legend. We look forward to people like AJ Styles, regardless of what setting he's in. We look forward to people like Edge, regardless of what setting they're in. We look forward to all these Hall of Famers that was on 36, regardless of what type of pandemic or no crowd and some crowd. As long as you put these legendary guys on camera, we coming to pay for it. Whether it's in show format or whether we got to see it on a big screen, whether we got to drive to a movie drive-in theater outside in the car, whatever it is. You see the people on WrestleMania 32 and we wouldn't even go see them if it was free. If they gave us free food stamps to just slide and go pay for it, we still wouldn't go see these people. Go ahead, see.
Yeah, WrestleMania 32 was just not a great card at all. WrestleMania 32 was at the peak of that Vince McMahon PG era where it was just the same old booking over and over and over again, like the same old matches over and over again, and the most asinine, ignorant matches when it comes to like just how these storylines are built. But also, if we talking about WrestleMania 36 was the first time we really had eyes on Rhea Ripley, because Charlotte and Rhea Ripley, that's where their rivalry that we deal with today, where they don't really see eye to eye. That's where it started. It started with Charlotte beating Rhea Ripley for the NXT Championship, and we got a whole bunch of things. The first time we see the Street Profits, the first time we see the Street Profits at a WrestleMania, first time we see Austin Theory at a WrestleMania. These are all first WrestleManias for certain people that we see today. That's outside, like really, that have star power, for lack of a better term. Excuse me.
Let me
But
let me slide this in here real quick, see, because Couch
yeah,
also messed up too. Couch is over here talking about, oh, this was supposed to be something to look forward to the future, and it really wasn't. Actually, it is, because the WWE is making hella bank with the 2-night WrestleMania, whether they give people a good show or not.
mm,
Hella bank, hella
yeah,
bank, hella bank.
there's people paying
Because they're
people paying
filling it up
for those ten
twice
thousand dollars.
now. So the formula actually came in with cash. Go ahead, see.
Who became a star after WrestleMania 32? Like, look at this match card. Did Kalisto become
No,
a star? Did
nobody.
Ryback become a star? Yeah, the ladies, Charlotte, Sasha Banks, Becky Lynch, they became stars. But who else?
Women,
Did
that's
this
it.
make Dean Ambrose any better? Did this
Nope.
make did this make me care about Shane McMahon any more than I did before? Like, yeah, I respected him, but did it make me
We didn't
care?
even want to see him, see?
We didn't want to see him. Well, did this make us care about the Andre the Giant Battle Royal? Did this make me care about Eric Rowan just because he was next to The Rock? Absolutely not. Roman wasn't the tribal chief yet.
That's
So
what
I
I'm
don't know,
saying.
man.
That's what I'm
I don't
saying.
know.
And I'm telling these people right now, man. We wouldn't even use our food stamps, see, to go see this WrestleMania. I would
Nah,
still use my actual cash to go see WrestleMania 36 performers.
people became stars after WrestleMania
After
36.
that,
Nobody
we
really
look
became
forward to
stars
stuff.
after WrestleMania 32.
All
Yeah.
right, just
So
calm. Just calm. All right, that was a good debate.
I'd rather see this man in a boneyard any day than what he was doing on the other shit. Shane McMahon,
yeah.
Undertaker
That's
versus
a
Shane
cap.
McMahon.
That's a cap.
How is that
Mm.
cat? You rather see Shane McMahon fight?
The
Yes.
Undertaker in a Hell in a Cell, yes. Than to see some pre-tape short film. I,
I don't see the problem with that. I'm not paying to see Shane McMahon wrestle.
You
Ever.
crazy. Y'all niggas is crazy. So this
yo,
nigga Shane
y'all
McMahon
keep
That's
didn't
what I'm
y'all
wrestle
keep
for
saying,
downing.
dog.
AJ.
What
That's
about
what I'm
Shane versus
saying,
AJ?
bro.
Y'all keep downing Shane, but
That's what I'm
Shane gave
saying, bro.
AJ Styles his best match at WrestleMania history.
No,
He
the
was the
Undertaker
reason why
match was
Daniel
definitely better.
Bryan,
We talking
huh?
about
It
Shane
was.
McMahon. They like,
The
yo, go
Quit
Undertaker
check
match
saying
out
that
was
because
better
of
than.
AJ Styles, man. Come on.
No, it was
I'd rather see
both
that
matches that
boneyard.
had AJ in it. What are
Bro,
we talking
Shane,
about?
y'all
Three on
gotta
two.
stop
I'd
playing
rather
with
see
Shane.
that
Shane
boneyard
gave
than what
people,
Shane McMahon did. Y'all bugging right now. Y'all
nah,
bugging. The only
nah.
time I ever seen Shane McMahon in a good match is that match with Kurt Angle. That's it.
You capping on that too. Him and the
Word,
Miz had a good ass
That's
match,
it.
Yeah,
bro.
him and Miz
Him
word.
had
and
a
the
good
Miz
match.
had a good
Yeah,
ass
yeah.
match, but don't do that. Don't do
Man,
Bro,
the
that.
man,
the
you
Shane
about
matches
to get
McMahon
on
was
over when
killing it at Manias and Manias and
the
Manias.
You
matches
So
can't
come
even
over
on,
throw
y'all
a
good when
niggas.
Shane
punch,
McMahon
dog.
is jumping
What
off
y'all
some shit.
talking about?
Come
You
on,
don't even
man.
throw. You
Shane McMahon is
don't even
jumping
throw his
off some
right
Y'all
shit
talk
hand
about
right.
it
real
was
good.
no stars
Man,
after Mania, and then y'all listed 3 stars. Come on
But
now.
if Shane not jumping
Three
off enough of
stars. You
these
guys have
goofies,
multiple. What?
man,
Do
let
we
the
though?
judges get to it. Let the judges get to
I'm
it.
just saying,
Yeah,
Austin
yeah.
Theory ain't became no star. Drew McIntyre did it. It was a transitional champion. So I don't want to hear
Drew
nothing.
McIntyre
Y'all at
is the
least had 3
star,
women
brother.
become mega
That
stars.
man
Drew
is a
Hold
star,
on,
McIntyre
my
brother.
just
laptop,
got
my
WrestleMania
laptop.
36,
That
so
man
I
is a
don't know.
star, brother. Whether
All
you
right,
want to say anything about him or not,
Who's the
you
star?
all
guys
right,
got
all right. Hold on,
stars.
hold on.
Man, let's
Who?
We'll
start
get
it up, man.
we'll
Let's
get back
start
to
it
that.
up.
We'll
Nah.
get back to that in a second. For the people for the viewers in the chat, make sure y'all fill out the form I sent. Sam and C-Watch, they team 1, and Con Ricky, they team 2. Here these thoughts. I'll let you go first. I'll let you talk about your thoughts on the debate.
Ah, man, this one's just reliving this stuff, man, is painful. I mean, I ain't even gonna lie to you, bro. Just thinking about the pandemic era, thinking about Baron Corbin winning the Andre the Giant Memorial, all this stuff is crazy. But here's the thing: when it comes to, dang, I don't want to do this to my guy, but when it comes to WrestleMania 32, okay, so WrestleMania 36 didn't have a crowd. That's obviously what killed the show for the most part. For a lot of it, they did have a lot of people that people want to see, but the crowd wasn't there. But for WrestleMania 32, they had a crowd and still couldn't do it. It still was
Worse.
a terrible WrestleMania at the end of the day. Like for me, I thought the Boneyard match was cool. A lot of people did actually like the John Cena versus Bray Wyatt situation with the backstage thing, but they tried to make it work as much as possible. But for 32 with the Rock thing, that didn't really do nothing for me. I mean, for the most part, Baron Corbin winning at that time, that didn't really do anything for me. And then the Roman Reigns and Triple H match was terrible. Brock Lesnar and the Dean Ambrose match was very disappointing. As a Dean Ambrose fan, I don't ever want to see that match again. But yeah, I got to give it to 32. I mean, they're really close to me, but 32, man. And I was surprised you guys didn't mention about all the injuries that happened prior to 32 to pull all the stars from even being on the card.
That's true too.
You had Seth Rollins that got injured. You had Randy Orton that got injured. You had Bray Wyatt that got injured. You had so many people that got injured before that card. So you didn't even have those stars at your disposal. But even with Roman Reigns there with a crowd, it still was a terrible WrestleMania at the end of the day. It didn't change anything. So I got to give it to 32, man. I got by the edge. I got to edge it out to 32, man.
Wait. I got a question though.
Yes, sir.
Are you saying that you think 32 was worse, or that they debated that 32 was worse? That's
No,
that's
he's saying
no.
you heard him clearly. Don't try to confuse
no. That's real. That's real
You
shit.
heard that man
No,
clearly. You heard him clearly.
I think
32 is worse.
personally was worse for me. I mean, as a Dean Ambrose fan, I was looking forward to that Brock match, at least for that. And then when we got, I was just like that. But I get why the other one is worse to you guys because of the crowd not being there. But they tried to make it work with what they had. They had the pre-tape matches. That's all they could do.
And
but
they actually did in a couple of things.
And 32 had it all to their disposal with the crowd, and it was still terrible. So
and they still let the people down.
They still let the people down, bro. It was still, and they paid money to be there. They paid money to be there, which is crazy. But
that's worse. Think about it, Couch. Would you rather go to a show where you got a discount and you got let down, or somewhere where you're paying top dollar and get let down?
I mean, listen, I don't think 36 was worse. I actually kind of like 36. It's for the sake of the debate. 32 was ass. But what I'm saying I'm talking about, I had to debate this shit. Of course I don't. You don't gotta convince me. You don't gotta convince me.
I'm with you, Cal.
I just went with the other option because I needed something to debate.
No, I feel you, bro. I feel you.
All right. Now for me, y'all both had some good points. I think Con Ricky, y'all could have used more time in the opening argument because y'all had like a minute to spare. But most of the stuff from 36 don't get talked about. That was a good point that y'all had. I think with y'all focus too much on the fans not being there because with the COVID impact, that was naturally gonna happen. So they had to make things work with what they had. The end of the Divas era, that was a good point at against 32. But aside from that, 32 don't really got nothing aside from the end of the Divas era. It's like Brock, Dean Ambrose, everybody was disappointed with it. What Kalisto and Ryback, I ain't even remember that happening. So shout out Kalisto, I guess. Don't remember that match. But yeah, you had bigger names and more legends at 32, but the crowd still wasn't reacting. So I mean, they was reacting, but not positively. And then Roman, he wasn't over at that time, being super forced at that time. And then was it a year or two? Later, he had the Undertaker match and still didn't turn heel. Missed opportunity there. But y'all did make some good points, especially in the rebuttal and the main argument. Like the multiple cinematic matches, that was a good point. Because even though at the time you had to make do with what was there, you could have just did one. Having two at WrestleMania, kind of unnecessary. But you move to the 2-night events, and then we see more 2-night events. The SummerSlam 2 nights, WrestleMania 2 nights, the Rumble will probably be 2 nights soon. It's hella unnecessary. It's just you getting more money, I guess, but you're also getting more people on the card who don't really deserve it or haven't earned it. Like it's some like the matches that we just seen this past WrestleMania. It's like why the hell does Rusev have a WrestleMania match in 2026? Like that's the catalyst of the 2-night events.
That's true.
Eddie McDonough, he was injured for like 3 months. Now he back. He got a WrestleMania match. But then for
anytime you hear Ryback on your card, you know it's the worst card.
Yeah, and then for 30,
I'm just gonna be that there.
And then for team one for 32, y'all made some great points. How Drew and Brock that worked at 36. Randy and Edge. I mean, it was what it was long as hell, but it was whatever. And then, like I said, nothing on 32 is gonna be remembered aside from the women's match, the women's triple threat. So yeah, I'm gonna go with WrestleMania 32 too. I'm gonna go with Team One. I think they had the better debate. And see why it's going at the end too. The Street Profits debuting at WrestleMania, that was cool. Then no stars was made from 32. Cool matches, but there's no actual stars made from that event. So,
bro, they had Dean Ambrose go around to Mick Foley and all these other people collecting weapons to use none of them.
To use none of them.
To use none of them.
Not one thing. Not one.
I think if that wasn't there, it wouldn't hit me as hard. But that blew.
Yeah,
like that's literally a blueprint of how to give fans blue balls. Literally.
To a guy that wants to bleed.
Well, they did that WrestleMania. They just gave fans blue ball after blue ball after blue ball.
Oh, a Wash Dudley boys versus the Usos.
Yeah, I forgot that was on the card too, until I looked at it.
Like that's nasty. Like a Wash Dudley boys, and this is when the Usos had the face paint. It wasn't even the Uso.
And they were corny as hell.
Yeah.
They were corny as hell during that time.
They was pretty
Right.
That's crazy. Yeah.
Nah, but I thought the Boneyard match was really good though. I ain't have a problem with it.
I told you, Ed. I didn't like it, but I can understand why people was rocking with it. You know?
Well, they had to do it. They had to do it.
Yeah.
Right. Like, and not just that, it's AJ Styles and Undertaker. So people would have bought it regardless.
Yeah.
And we saw John Cena unofficially a part of the NWO. Next time we're gonna see that.
I forgot about that little clip.
I'm mad they didn't do that shit when his actual heel turn happened.
Oh, bro, that's gonna be enough.
Nah, don't do that. It's over, man. We not trying to rebook the past. See why let it die. It never happened, bro. He was never.
It
here.
never happened.
No,
not until the next season of WWE Unreal. Then that's what's gonna happen again. They're gonna bring it back up.
Hey man, good debate, fellas. Hey Ricky, good shit, man. Good shit, man. You know,
tried, man.
We pulled together at the last minute. You know, hey, bro. So Ed, I'm gonna let you know this, bro. Let me prepare for the next time I'm chosen to do a debate, bro. And I even pulled this off.
Nigga, you had multiple days.
No, don't put me in my anymore, bro. No,
Bro, my phone was updating, so I only
You gave him 3 to 5 business days.
Today is Sunday. I hit you on Tuesday.
It don't matter. That's not good, bro. It's not good.
Bro, you had time.
They knew about this shit for like 2 weeks.
No, they didn't.
Nah,
no, they didn't. That's not even true.
No, we didn't. Don't do that, coach.
Regardless, I was prepared to judge, bro. Regardless,
who was we originally supposed to have? Who was we?
Yeah, who was supposed to be shit?
So I wanted to do Keisha first, but then she was busy. So then I hit K quick. He had something to do. Then he I forgot what he was doing. OG, he doing an interview. Reg got his kickball league. So then that's how it came down to me choosing Kai. Because I could have did the debate, but I ain't feel like it. So
Bridge and the kick police.
That's crazy.
That's crazy.
nigga, I'm
I
not
don't feel like it.
together. I do what I want.
Nigga,
Okay.
I ain't feel like it
Uh-oh.
either. Nigga,
Talk to him, Ed. Talk
It's
to him,
Sunday.
Ed.
I wanted to relax
I
today.
didn't want to look
Bro,
at that.
Nigga, you were still gonna be on the
supposed to be
street
drinking a
anyways.
beer right now, bro. You
You
messing
still
up my
drinking a
stuff.
beer?
Beers.
When
Well,
I was
lately I do what I
you
want.
could have been drinking something. It's not on
Nah,
me.
I had to have a clear mind.
You could have had.
Shit,
Okay.
man.
It's not gonna
Good
fuck
shit.
you up.
Hey, Ricky, don't worry about it. We go. Hey, listen. As long as I make it to the playoffs is when you got to perform. So I'm gonna make it to the playoffs.
I'll be burning.
You still gotta perform here. Wait,
Nah, nigga. I got 10. Don't I got 10 debates almost?
I mean, you 3 away. Just wait. Hold on.
This
So
my
I'm not losing 3 in a row. I'm gonna make
Wait,
it.
no, you got 2 left because you 3 and 4 and 1 now.
Bet. So I'll be in the playoffs regardless. I could lose and still be in the playoffs.
Yeah, Sam still got the first seed, improved to 5 and 1 and 2. Sam going crazy.
Shit, nah, bro. That's some bullshit, bro.
Hey, Sam, he just like that.
Bullshit, bro.
And C-Watch got his first win. C-Watch got his first win.
Hey.
We're taking C-Watts out of purgatory. You see that?
Thank you for taking me to the promised.
See that?
I
You know what I
appreciate
mean? He's about to be in the playoff picture too. Y'all better watch it out.
You crazy as that? I don't think C-Watch can make it.
He about to take his
Yeah, you
momentum.
don't think
and
that's
go
crazy.
This is like my
No, he
debate.
can. There's still a chance he can get in because
Nah, he can get in. He just need like 3 more wins.
Yo, I'm gonna come
Right?
right
He
behind.
needs 4. He needs 4.
Hey, we gonna what you? What?
Yeah, this shit makes no sense right now. This shit makes no sense.
He needs 4. That's all he needs.
Yeah.
He needs 4 wins and he's in, right, Ed? 4.
it depends. Well,
It
other
depends
people,
on who else win and lose, bro.
yeah, because OG he had
That's
3
what I'm
and
saying.
4.
But he just needs to go on a streak from here on out. Just a little
Yeah,
streak.
if he can go on a streak, he'll be cool.
Probably could do it. He got some fight in him. That manager debate, bro. I seen him fighting for his life, bro. I ain't never seen somebody swing so hard in their life like this. Yo,
I tried to stall him out, but I couldn't do it, man. I
was trying to research stuff to send him hints and stuff. I was like, I don't want to do that, bro. I wanted him to win so bad, man.
I
He
want
was
him to
crying,
win
bro.
too, but
Yeah, that was funny. I'm not gonna lie. I baited with that one. I'm not gonna hold
You did, bro. You tried, man. I ain't mad
Yo,
at you.
We try to be different.
It tried to be too different.
Wait.
I'm telling you, he need a 3-game winning streak. That's it.
Depending on what the next debates are, I ain't gonna hold you. We gonna see something.
Yeah, I got to figure that out because I wanted to do this one on the 25th, but I was in Pittsburgh for the NFL draft, so I had to push it to this week.
Nigga, write me off TV. I don't want to debate until June, bro. Write me off, bro. I'm Randy
Alright,
Orton, bro. Write me off,
nigga.
nigga. Nah.
He said too.
Are
What's
you?
the next? It depends on the next topic for me. What's the next
Word,
topic?
fact, it depends,
Yeah,
bro.
it depends.
Let me see.
I might put the title back on the line.
Let me be able to choose, god damn it.
Uh-oh.
Please.
You hear that, Ed? They about to do you like they doing DJ Vlad. They about to start asking you for some money.
Nah, nigga, I'm about to start my own. I'm about to start my own dark state. We about to farm wins off each other. We about to start cheating now. I'm gonna let you beat me this time. I'm gonna beat you the other time.
Wins, bro.
Hell no.
Like, hey, see, Watts, I'm gonna beat you. Then you gonna beat him. Then we gonna keep. Nigga, we about to have an 8-way tie. Watch him like, damn, how this happened?
Don't do that shit. I'm gonna have to watch the shit back and do tiebreakers. Don't do that.
8-way tie.
Then we'll decide. Nigga, shit.
It's just, I'm gonna figure something out.
That's funny.
Jude, I should have banned your ass. You on some bullshit.
What's he saying now?
No, nah.
Oh, say Jude, why you know who that is, Jude?
Oh man.
Why you know where he's from? I didn't know he's from there.
I didn't know that either.
I thought he was a fan.
I thought he's from like Philly or something because he's an Eagle fan.
Yeah, that's it.
That's wild.
All right, so it's
Yo.
Oh, I do got a few. I'm looking at the list now. I got some. Oh, that's a while away, but we got some options to choose from. If we could, also this 2 of these was Regis ideas. Bray Wyatt versus Mick Foley. That could be something.
Oh, put me on that. That's easy. Are you kidding me?
Yeah, that's
not even a debate.
That's easy work right there. That's easy
I'm
work.
straight, bro.
Yeah, that's an
Dub.
easy one
That's
right
easy work
there.
right there, man.
I'll pick up the quick dub for the title, man. Put me on
Nah,
Mick Foley.
stop. Hey, nah. You know what? Challenge yourself. Stop doing the easy option and choose the option
Yeah.
that's harder.
You should do.
That's why I keep losing low key, bro. I be putting my shit on difficulty. I put my shit
Actually,
on legend mode.
actually,
Nah, I'm gonna
for you,
skip that one anyway. I'm gonna skip that one anyway.
yes,
You
nah,
right.
but this one, oh, it's a tag
Right.
team.
Keep going, Ed. Keep going.
Oh, it's a tag team idea. I had Usos versus Dudley Boys. If anybody down for that,
Mm.
I think
That's
that
a-
shit.
that's a
That
better
shit.
one.
That shit
That's
too
a good
hard.
one though.
bro.
That's actually a good one.
That's a
Nah,
good
that
one.
shit not that easy. I mean, that shit not, bro. You know who better. Let's not lie now. Come on.
Yo,
Sound like we got a
real
debate.
talk. But real
You can make a
talk,
good argument. You can make.
I can make a good argument for the Usos
I can make
in
an
terms of
argument for the
longevity.
Dudleys. I think the Usos better already. But
wouldn't
the
say
the Dudleys got a way better argument.
You smoking something, Couch? You
The,
smoking?
Bruh.
the Dudleys have a better argument mainly because of titles.
Nah, not even the Usos. The Usos
Nah.
got more, don't they?
I think that
Nah.
no, they don't got more than the Dudleys yet. Not yet.
I mean, them
The
niggas
Dudleys,
got, they got like 10.
Dudley's been in more promotions. I think that's
Nah.
definitely where they got.
Nah,
it
that don't
would,
count.
it would just have to
That-
be. It would just
Nah,
have to be
'cause
WWE because
Usos got-
Usos ain't been nowhere else.
Oh, just in
Right.
WWE?
Oh,
Yeah, we got to
yeah,
do
yeah.
WWE, bro.
Yeah,
Yeah.
because you do all promotions.
You
and
can't
Dudley's
do
fine.
that. You can't do
Yeah,
that.
that
You
yeah,
can't.
that
It's
had,
no point. It's no point. Then it's
Yeah.
If you do all promotions to Dudley's, you got it.
Yeah.
Nah, but what I'm
Because-
saying is you could take their full career versus the Dudleys' full career because the Dudleys was in ECW. That's not
Right.
really much.
But they
Yeah, I was
got
about to
shit.
say, does that
They
count?
got.
They got TNA.
Usos
too,
could always use the argument. We was always in the big leagues.
Yeah, I'm cool on that.
Yeah.
If you got a women's one, I'll do a women's one. Look out
Nah.
for my women, man.
No, I'm still trying to think of some other ones. I got a few for Hispanic Heritage Month, but that's a minute away. So I don't think it's no point of saying it right now.
who's you even debating the women's though? Because I feel like they're so
Now we done did a few. We
I
did
got
a
a
few.
couple
Good.
good ones.
Mhm.
yeah.
Yeah,
Fuck
we
that.
did.
I'll tell y'all why Kiana James better than Tiffany Stratton right now, and nobody could debate. Nah, I'm just playing. But I probably
See,
Come
look,
on,
at, look,
shit.
at, look at your man Hugh right now, bro. This dude over here talking about the Dudleys were glorified mid-carders.
that's Jude. Jude just be.
That's
He
wild.
changed his name again.
That's wild.
This dude got like 15 names.
Yo,
dog.
I
He
ain't
got
gonna
like-
lie. He changes his gimmick more times than Big Show changes.
Yo,
babyface
this is
and
crazy,
heel.
dog. This dude changed again.
He
last
changed
time
his
we
gimmick.
did some shit, he was someone different.
Speaking of
Mhm.
McFoley,
But come on, you hearing that? Glorified mid-carders?
that's crazy.
Ain't nothing wrong with that though. If they, I mean, did they not to me? But if they were, ain't nothing wrong with that.
That's incredible, bro.
He said that's incredible.
It really is. That's incredible.
Yeah.
But
Them
I
niggas
can't
was
make a
asking
case for the
04 though.
Usos, though. I can't. I can make a case for the Usos.
Oh no, you can make a case for the Usos for sure.
Them niggas was ass in 04 though. I'm not gonna lie. The Dudley
Who?
boys. Dudley boys. They was
No, they
ass in
wasn't. Don't do
In
that.
04?
In
Don't do
04,
that.
yeah.
Don't do that. They wasn't asked until they got to TNA.
Nah, we ain't doing. We not doing that, bro. We not.
That's
doing that.
real.
We not doing that, bro.
That's real. That's when they were fat, out of shape, stupid.
What do you
looking.
remember?
They
about
always been
04?
fat though.
No, they were fat.
They always
Before
been
Maybe
that.
Bubba, not D-Ron.
Before that.
Maybe Bubba.
Listen, they were 100% fatter over the years, but they always
Yeah.
been fat.
Oh,
And that's when Debo got
Bubba
on
could
roids.
move back in when he was in WWE in ECW.
He's still fat, nigga. Shit.
I guess,
That's
but
what I'm
he
saying.
was
He was
fat.
fat and
Like
fit.
He was
This
like
is
slim.
just
He was like slim
fatter.
thick.
Eric and Ivar can move
Kevin
too.
Owens. Kevin Owens is a fat, fit dude.
Yeah.
Nah, I say he's not even fat. To me, he's
What?
chubby. Yeah,
You
no,
think Kevin Owens is fat?
Bro, he
He's
looked
skinnier
pregnant.
than what he used to be.
He looked 9 months
what he
pregnant.
used to be, but
Cut it out.
I don't even consider. I never
Said
consider
9
him
months.
fat.
That's why.
I always consider him chubby. Fat is Ivar and Bubba and all them. Like
He
the
said my
ladies.
man was the
No.
last
Those are
trimester,
fat.
bro.
That's fat.
No,
Now,
Yes.
Kevin Owens
No.
lost weight, but he was a fat nigga for a while.
no.
Yeah.
He was big at
That
one
was
point.
probably back in his Ring of Honor days when he joined WWE. He again, I see him more as chubby. To me, fat was like I said, Bubba, Ivar, Big
Nah,
Show
NXT.
for a while.
Gunther
NXT,
was
Kevin
fat,
Owens was a
bro.
fat
Gunther,
Gunther,
Yeah, big Gunther.
Walter was fat.
Walter
Like,
was fat, bro.
Walter was
Yeah.
fat as fuck. The dude that just debuted in NXT,
Oh,
he's
Cruz.
fat.
That's a fat nigga.
Cruz. Yeah.
Like that's fat. Kevin
He
Owens
doing
ain't no fat.
backflips.
He's just a little chubby.
Well, Otis is a fat nigga.
Kevin
Oh,
Owens
Oh,
is fat
exactly.
as shit.
Otis was fat.
Kevin Owens is fat as hell, bro. You bugging,
No,
dog.
okay, you can't say fat as hell because no,
Bro,
you can't
he
say that.
walked with his shit popped out. Like he's literally
Yeah.
naked. What do you mean?
Yeah.
You know what was fat? You
When
know what was fat? Big Daddy V. That motherfucker
Yeah.
was fat.
No, that's obese.
That's obese.
That's obese.
Yeah.
That's fat.
There's a
fat.
difference. That's
Mhm.
obese.
The
Rest
amount
in
of
peace,
leather
man.
Difference.
they had to use to
Kevin
make his
was
outfits,
chubby.
bro.
That's what I'm saying, bro. This dude look like his titty will hurt you.
Bro.
like,
Oh,
That
come on.
Rikishi
Hey, Sam,
that's
come
a
on, man.
difference.
Come on, man.
Rikishi was fat. Kevin Owens was not fat.
No,
He's just chubby.
Rikishi was fat fit. That's you see the way he
This nigga making up hybrid. This nigga was
he combining.
Nah,
You
Rikishi
gotta,
was a fat nigga, bro.
bro, you gotta
But it's
combine.
fat.
No, he
fit.
was slim chunky.
Yeah, you gotta combine. There's levels to the fatness, bro. You can't. Not everybody's in the same
Bro, I
boat.
don't want to hear that. Rikishi is fat. Kevin Owens is
You gonna
fat.
say
Alright,
That
Rikishi's
nigga
fat
sucks.
fit and Kevin Owens way less than him? That would make sense. How does that make sense?
Right.
Rikishi
That's not
do
true.
like a
Kevin
BBW, bro. I
Owens
don't like
moved
that.
way faster than Rikishi ever did.
Yo, do
Kevin
y'all
Owens
see
never
the way
been 300
Rikishi used to
pounds,
kick
bro.
people, bro? How he lift his
Huh?
leg up like that?
Oh
What
my
you say?
god, bro.
Nah,
Did you see the way
nah.
Rikishi used to kick people?
Oh, all right.
He
I'm about to
was
say, we
still
getting
fat.
into weird territory, Sam.
No,
Niggas
I
lifting
said the way he
legs up and
used to kick
shit.
Motherfucker talk about
Do you see the
flexibility
way that
now?
dude
Wait,
used to kick
what?
dudes in the face, dude?
Nah, bro.
Man, listen, man.
Rikishi's whole gimmick is that he was literally a fat ass. What are we talking about?
He's fat. He's fat. I'm not denying that. He's fat. But there's
But you
levels
can't
to it.
say
That's all I'm
Kevin
saying.
Owens is
There's
fat.
levels.
We getting the body shaming
Rikishi and
debates.
Rikishi and Piper Niven had the same build.
Oh my
Come
god.
on,
Oh,
G.
hey, yo,
Come
I'm
on, G.
All right.
Come on.
All right.
That was
Come
the
on,
debate.
G.
Say Top is showing up.
yeah.
Yo, why
G.
did
That was
Piper take a
uncalled
straight,
for.
bro?
That was uncalled for. See,
Hey,
Dewdrop
man,
Dewdrop is
man.
fat.
That is
Dewdrop.
crazy.
Dewdrop. That's a fat person.
Hey, man, I'm gonna hit y'all, man. I'm gonna go to the store for clothes, man. I'll see y'all, bro.
He's out.
Oh man, bro. That's
That's a
wild.
fat
Chris.
person.
Bro, but
Dewdrop.
nah, I still can't believe we really doing Kevin Owens fat, really?
He's fat.
he was a fat nigga. He lost weight
He
now.
looks pregnant.
Bro, okay,
How can
listen.
you not qualify as fat when you
Bro,
look
listen.
pregnant?
If we gonna talk about listen.
He
If we
has the
talk about
biggest
Ring
pot
of
belly
Honor
in
pre
the game right now.
WWE, listen, if we're talking pre WWE, back when he was in Ring of Honor and shit, okay, cool. He was fat there, but
Kevin Steen was
even
chunky.
he's chubby, bro. He's just a little chubby. You can't call that man fat.
I mean,
His stomach protrudes crazy though.
he do. Yeah, the bottom of
Was
his
it
shirt be
crazy?
draping.
Yes, but like, no. I mean, you know how you can tell someone's really fat though? Look at their face. That motherfucker has a jawline going like this. These old motherfuckers had that bloated ass fat face. Come
I've
on
seen
now.
big people with slim
Come
faces
on,
before
Ricky.
though. They
You gotta
exist.
tell him to stop eating so
Yeah,
much
yeah,
I
I've
would
seen
like
it.
to see one. I like to see one.
Come
Hey,
on,
Shit.
Ricky.
when that old Zipic don't hit right, that's when they only take half a dose. That's
You
What-
know damn well Kevin Owens look like he eating for two. I
Nah.
don't know. I don't know why you
Not for two. That's crazy.
Niggas be looking sick with that Ozempic.
But you know what's crazy? You came. I'll do this last argument. Jericho a year or two ago was losing weight, and it's the same exact build as Kevin Owens. And we didn't call him
Chris
fat.
Jericho
We said, "Oh,
was
yo, he
fat
lost
for
weight. He got
years,
skinny
bro.
now."
Yeah, they did call Chris Jericho fat. When he was...
No, but I'm talking about when he started losing the
Chris
weight.
Jericho was
After
fat
that, he
for
still
years.
looked like Kevin Owens low key with the same
They-
physique.
They said he was built like somebody's baby
He
mama.
did. You're right.
He was built like Rhino.
There was a point in time Chris Jericho looked like he was pregnant. I'm like, yo, what's going on here?
I agree, but like there was also, I'm talking about when he started losing weight, he
Yeah.
still looked like Kevin Owens with the physique, and people were saying, "Oh, he's skinny now." Like he's skinnier now, yes, but he got skinny, and it was technically the same physique as Kevin Owens.
Right. Yeah.
That's so
true.
you can't say. So you
Why
can't
can't I
say
say
that.
that?
Like,
Why can't they both be fat dudes? What's going on? Why can't they both be fat dudes? They both look, Chris Jericho was looking disgusting the last couple of years, bro.
Yeah, it was bad.
not-
You know what's crazy?
I just
Do you want to hear
think
something crazy? You know why
He
he's
said
got
all
that
different
big?
variations of overweight.
Yeah.
See, I agree with Rim Shot right here. This is what I was trying to say. There's different variations.
Oh.
All right, but you just made up one talking about some fit,
No, but
fat,
y'all-
whatever the fuck that shit
fit,
was.
bro. There's such
No.
thing as fat fit.
What is a fit
Y'all
fat?
never ran into a fat dude and you just see him run and do shit and you're like, yo, how the hell this dude doing this?
That's like
that's like
that's
athletic
not called
fat.
that.
That's fat fit.
Yeah,
No,
that's
bro,
like
that's just
Otis.
fat. That's just fat.
No, that's like Otis.
Oh, that's not just fat. Because a
bro,
fat
fat
person
fit's
can't do
probably.
these things
All right, how about
normally.
this? Fat fit is Mark
A
Henry.
fat person can't even run for 2 minutes normally.
Or then we could put Mark Henry under fat fit if that's really a thing.
Yes. Hell yeah.
Okay.
So he's fat
But
fit.
then like, who was it? Did you say Rikishi? Was it? Did you say there was fat fit?
I think
Like, come on.
Rikishi's fat fit too.
No, motherfucker. His gimmick was that he was a fat ass because he was a fat
You're
ass.
just saying that because he's stank face and shit though. That
Yeah.
you got to get
No,
past.
but
the
he was,
stank
bro. Did you see his?
Look at his other
motherfucker
moves.
had boobies. Motherfucker had boobies, bro. He didn't even have a chest. He had
It wasn't
like,
his titties wasn't that
baloney,
big, dog.
baloney
Don't do that.
tits.
Yeah.
Don't do that. His titties
I ain't
wasn't
got no dog in a fight about Rikishi's titties,
Okay.
bro. I ain't
I wasn't even.
I ain't
I
looking
wasn't
at
paying
it.
Bigger
attention.
titties than a
Hold on.
Kardashian's face. Like,
I
come on
wasn't paying
now.
attention to half the conversation. I was updating the debate standings, so I can show y'all that now. After
Hold on. Wait a minute. So
Well-
where's Bam Bam Bigelow?
He was
they let
fat.
this go.
He was fat.
That's not fat fit. Yo, think about it. Hear these thoughts.
Oh, wait, I'm not even trying to be funny because I did watch
No,
a lot of Bam Bam,
all
but the
jokes
only
aside,
thing,
though.
no,
Yo,
I'm
pause
being
it.
for
We
real.
can pause this
We gotta
whole
figure this out.
conversation.
We gotta
Let's
figure this
pause.
out.
All
But
jokes
think-
aside,
the only thing I
what
even
is
remember-
Bam Bam Bigelow classified as a fat ass dude.
Like, here's my thing though.
According-
What would make him fat
according
fit?
to your
Because all he did was
definition,
one moonsault.
He'll be
Does that
fat
mean
fit.
he's fit? Just
Oh,
because
he
he
was
can
doing
do?
cartwheels around the ring too.
Yeah, I mean, according to his definition, if you big and you can do a backflip, you fat fit. I
That's
guess
what I'm
Yeah.
saying. The
Okay,
dude,
so then-
the dude
so-
can actually work and do smaller man moves, do cartwheels around the ring, get up there and do a moonsault.
Okay.
Come on
So
now.
would we put
Is
Vader up there
Viscera
too?
doing that?
Is who?
Yeah, Vader.
Viscera.
Yeah.
You
Oh,
think
that's,
Viscera could do what Bam Bam was doing?
No, he absolutely
Well,
not.
he's
No.
obese. You said it himself. I'm talking about fat asses. I'm not talking about
Okay.
obese.
All right.
He had like 10 pounds of leather on too, so he ain't
I'm
doing
just making sure. I'm just making sure.
All right.
I'm just making
This,
sure.
this a funny ass conversation.
I'm just making sure.
And they dead serious too. That's the funny part.
I'm just making sure. I'm just making sure.
Okay.
All right.
He
All right,
needs
yeah.
to know. He needs to.
This is
Where we put Andre
This
the
is a
Giant
really
at,
good-
though?
you know what?
Andre the
Sam?
Giant is obese
Mm.
Yeah, I mean that is him. Yeah, you know.
because he
That
can't
nigga
do
could
nothing.
barely move.
He can't move. He could barely move.
True.
Yeah. Okay.
Because apparently every time I hear, oh, Hogan picked up a 500, then the next time he was 600, then the next time he was 700. At this point, just say the motherfucker was 1,000 pounds.
Nah, I
Yes,
think he was a legit 550.
Yeah, he was. Yeah,
At
it
his
was
biggest-
something
Lost in the dub.
Yeah, he was a legit 550.
Oh shit!
Yeah.
God damn. Yeah.
Yeah,
Hey,
that's-
you see what they don't see what they try
Damn.
trying to
see.
suppress your wins, man. That's
Yo, I'm
crazy.
telling you,
I
see
don't know
why?
what to tell you.
Damn, how the fuck do I go from?
Yo,
6
see why?
to
You get
8?
Yo.
3 more wins, you above
Yo,
Ricky
what?
and OG.
That's
See, so
crazy.
this how.
And
All
Kyle.
right, this
Playoff
this what the
wise.
stand. This is what the stand is looking
That's
like now.
crazy. I went to 8 place.
just updated it.
Bet.
Sam got the highest winning percentage.
Telling y'all,
75.
all my losses are not my fault.
All
I'm
right,
keep
so-
saying that
You said they're not my
Oh,
fault.
it's not.
All right,
It's not
break-
my fault.
hold on,
I'm
hold
the
on.
one that
You did
sneaky.
left, Ricky. You did.
No,
You did
so
left.
listen. This is what happened. My phone decided to update out of nowhere. That is not my fault.
Yeah.
And
Listen, I
mean,
am right now. I am Snixy or whatever the fuck that weirdo's name is. When he kicked the fuck out of that baby doll, it wasn't my fault.
Gene Snitsky. Wow. What a name.
Mhm.
Wait, but
Jeans,
by the way,
Before he went to ECW and had a pretty decent gimmick, it's not my fault.
all right. So the way we're doing the standings is for the ties. A tie is worth half a win and half a loss. That's how the winning percentages play out. So if y'all confused by that, then that should explain it. But yeah, Sam's still at first. He's been at first for like the last 3 or 4 debates. So they've been on top for a minute. So
It's gonna
Okay.
stay that way, Ed.
yeah. Then out of the 10 people in the debates, 8 gonna make the playoffs.
So wait,
One-
which is the next debate then? Like, what's the topic of the next one? Did you pick, or you just had a couple?
I'm probably do Usos Hardys. I mean, not Hardys.
Mm.
Dudley Boys. Dudley Boys.
I'm tempted to get in that too. I'm tempted. I'm really tempted.
I want to. I want to see who else down because some people still got to get. They got to cover some ground for some more debates.
Yeah. You're right. You're right.
Because I want everybody to get to 10.
You know what?
Then,
You should let me be a judge on that.
yeah, that's cool. I'll let you know the date for that. But that's the one I'm gonna try to set up next. Usos versus Dudley Boys.
Because I already know what he's thinking. Because like you know the one that's everybody's gonna pick, but you could pick the other one and make a real good. You know,
that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. I could make a real good thing for Usos, but really Douglas is one of my favorite teams of all time, man.
You can even just stay in the 2010 to 2020 right there. You already got a ton of stuff to talk about right there.
That's what I'm saying.
Yep.
Yeah.
And the way they've been able to evolve their character up and down.
Yep.
And then once everybody do 10 debates, whoever the top 8 is, they're gonna go into the playoffs. Then for the playoffs, it's all one-on-ones. No teammates, no teamwork. Once it's playoff time, straight one-on-ones.
Yeah, because I'm at 8. I only have 2 more.
Yeah.
Dang. Okay.
So I'm gonna try to figure out I'm trying to figure out a few more debates. I got it. But yeah, the Usos, Dudley's, that's definitely gonna be the one we do next.
Wait, Keith got 4 debates. Who she debate?
She had trying to see. One of her losses came against me, so I remember that.
She heard the Reaper was gonna be there, and she was like, "Oh no, I ain't doing this."
I didn't even know she debated. Like I thought, she don't seem like a debater.
This is our 20th debate.
Oh damn.
Yeah.
This our
Like
20th
I
debate.
got a good 8 of them. So.
That's crazy.
I got to go back and see what, because I remember we had a debate against each other. We was trash talking that whole week, so that was dope.
I'm happy C-Watts got that dub though, man. Again, I saw you fighting last time. Like, bro, please let this man get a dub one time for the one time.
I'm happy too. I ain't gonna lie. I'm definitely not going. I'm not going to be in last place. That's all I know. I'm not going to be in last place. I'll tell you that.
Nah, I'm telling you, the streak starts now. See, it starts now.
Yeah.
You should probably jump in the next one too.
I was just about to say, get on that.
Yeah, you probably can. It said a meeting for large wrestler. I don't even know what. So clearly, you ain't been tuned in. You got to tune into the other debates. We usually all our debates pretty positive. We debating who better between most times.
Yeah, but
I think the first time we debated what was worse.
Yeah, at least the last couple that I've seen.
Man, Ripshot don't know what he talking about, man.
Yeah, this is the first time we debated.
Never been to a barbershop before. Not everything's going positive.
No, absolutely not. Absolutely not. No.
Wait, what the hell?
The only other time we debated it wasn't even debated who was worse. It was debating who was better, but both them niggas was ass. It was Great Khali and Jay as the world heavyweight champion.
I remember that.
Oh, I remember that, bro. That was nasty, bro.
I was on that. That was nasty work, though.
Yeah, we want
nasty, man.
Yeah, we want to mix each other. It was me and K Quick versus y'all versus you and Dave.
Yeah,
y'all was crying, bro. Because y'all was really trying, though. That was really trying. And y'all sounded like y'all believed everything I was saying.
Bro, both of them niggas was really ass.
The funny part is, I actually did. You thought?
You did? No.
Yeah. Oh, absolutely.
Oh man. So you pick a side.
Give me the Khali, man. Hell yeah.
So you pick a side. You wholeheartedly believe the side you pick. Like. Or you don't pick.
It depends on the topic. It depends on the topic.
Okay.
It depends on the topic.
You gotta get an acting shape.
You gotta get what?
You gotta get an acting shape. You gotta just start acting. You gotta. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. That's what I was saying. Sometimes you gotta convince yourself. But that one, I was like, yeah, I'm riding with Khali, man. I remember Khali being the champion.
And I was riding with Jay. It is what it is.
Crazy times.
I have to go upside down.
Oh man.
With that being said, I think this is a good stopping point for us. Hey man, plug y'all stuff before we head out.
You want me to go first?
Yeah, Sam, you can go first.
Oh, okay. All right, man. You know the greatest tag team in the world, Wrestling with Things. Me and Dave, man, we bring it to you all platforms, all socials. YouTube for sure, man. Come subscribe, man. We almost at the high point mark, man.
Love it.
See
Love it.
what?
You can find me anywhere, C Watts NYC, on Instagram, Facebook, all of that. YouTube. I'll be back soon, man. But thank you, everybody.
Oh yeah.
You hear these thoughts?
Oh, we doing justice? All right.
Yeah, it's
Here
your
these
turn,
thoughts. You can follow me anywhere, YouTube or whatever. You'll find me. Just check it out real quick. Let me know what you think.
Yes, sir. Y'all
You
know
got
where to find me.
You got that heat rock too. You said something recently. I gotta find it, man.
What? I said something?
Yeah, you said something. You said something recently. I'm gonna find it and send it to you though. I'm gonna send it to you, Graham.
What? I said something crazy?
Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, send it to me, bro.
Yeah, I'm gonna send it to you.
Oh man.
But yeah, our 20th debate. Hey, these debates are super fun. We're gonna get Usos, Dudleys. We're gonna get that at some point this month. I'll figure out a date for that. But yeah, on the road to 1K. I'm at 824 now. So help me get there. So by sometime in the summer. So we getting there
Let's do
soon.
it.
But yeah, make sure y'all leave a like, subscribe to everybody up here, leave comments, share. The family gonna keep growing.
Yeah, YouTube, stop playing with my man Ed. Give him the subscribers. I know what y'all doing with the algorithm. Stop messing
No
with
bullshit, man. No bullshit. I got that heat rock.
With that being said, peace out.
Peace.
All right, y'all.
All right, Ed, be good, dog.